good morning. How are you doing this morning? This Monday, the 12th of December at 10 o'clock. Hello if you're doing this live with me this morning, and hello and well done if you found me later on and you are going to do 30 minutes of exercise at home. So this is 30 minutes of strength and balance exercises. The idea is to make you move a bit more, and if you're doing it on Monday, that's why we called it Move More Monday, but it can be done at any time you like. The most important thing is that you work at your own level, you work at an intensity that suits you and your body, and that's actually what's quite good when you do things at home on your own, can make you go, oh no, I can't be bothered, I'll turn it off. But on the other hand, it might just let you, work at your own, your own level, because you're not distracted by people next to you. So let's make a start by marching through your feet. Off you go. So it is a cold day today, isn't it? I hope you're warm enough at home. All right. So what can I say? Tips for keeping warm at home is not to sit down for too long. That's a good tip whether it's summer or winter. To be honest with you, it is much better for our bodies to move as much as we can, and you can flip that round and go, actually I should try and sit less. All right. Yeah. So sometimes it's just an easier way of doing it, isn't it? It's just like, oh, I've got to move a bit more. No, wait a minute, I've just got to sit a bit less. Okay, I can do that. There you go. So now then, let's think about our lovely upright posture. All right. So as much as you can, all right, I want you to pull in through those abs so you start to lengthen through these hip flexors. All right. You can pull in through the bum a bit, so just squeeze that together, and that will then help the hip flexors to lengthen. Pull in through the abs a bit more. Don't hold your breath. Lift the chest. Relax those shoulders back and down, and just picture those elbows moving behind you. That's lovely. Picture them moving behind you. Think about now how long you can make your neck. All right, so it's really long. You sort of imagine being pulled up to the ceiling possibly. How are you doing with those feet? Are you keeping going? All okay? All right, so we're going to do a little bit of movement before we start our mobility. All right, so it's the usual mobility. All right, but the exercises will be slightly different. All right, just so that we've got something different in the catalogue. All right, so I would like you to slow your feet down. Take your feet so they're a bit wider so you feel stable. Arms down by your waist. Stand as tall as you can. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and then drop them down. Now try and make them two distinct movements. Up and down, and up and down. So emphasize the lift and emphasize the lower. So be in control of it as you lower down. So don't just let them drop. That's good. You're in control there, and you're doing one more time. Lovely. Now we're going to give them a roll. We're going to take them forwards up, back and down, and again, forwards up, back and down. If I just turn to the side, hopefully you can see a nice straight back, and then the shoulders drawing back and down. So those sort of two movements at the back there, back and down. All right, lovely. All right, let's just relax that there. Let's bring your feet back in and march again through them. Now you may have a chair next to you. All right, so I've got a bit of support here. Dining room table is good. All right, just so that if you need to, you can hold on to something. All right, you can always let it go, but if you've got it there, it is a handy thing to have. So keep your posture lovely and tall. That's great. That's great. Shoulders are back and down, and you are lifting that chest again. Okay, can we slow our feet down again? Can we take them wide again so you feel nice and stable? Stand tall. We're going to work on the neck. All right, I'm going to look one way, come back to the middle, and look the other way, and come back to the middle and do it again. Ready? We're going side to side. We're doing one more time. All right, good. Lovely. All right, I'd like to pop 2 fingers on your chin, and I want you to move your chin away from those fingers and back to the start. So these are like a guide. All right, so you move it back and move it back to the start. I want you to picture your neck moving backwards, coming to the middle, moving backwards, coming back to the middle. One more time, moving backwards, coming back to the middle, and rest. Good. Give those shoulders another roll. Bring your feet in so they're hip width apart, And march again and swing the arms. Lovely. Tall as you can. That's it. Shoulders are back and down. And you may find that those arms are beginning to swing a little bit bigger just as you get with the movement and you start to feel that bit warmer. All right, let's keep marching. Let's see if you can tap and clap and tap and clap and tap and clap. Lovely. Tap and clap. If you've got a chair in front of you, you could be tapping the chair. If that makes it easier for your balance, do that. All right, lovely. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and slow it down and bring it to a stop. Take your feet so they're wide again. Shoulders are back and down. Lift the chest, arms down by your side and point the fingers down. Lean one way. Don't mind which way it is. You come back to the middle and then you lean the other way. And you come back to the middle and let's do that again. Ready? So we're going side, middle, and side and middle. Lovely. Side, middle. Good. Now try and emphasize the tall. Ready? Tall. Good. Down, tall, and down, and stop. Take the lock off the knees. Fold those arms. Ready? Twist around one way. Come back to the middle. Twist around the other way. Come back to the middle. Wonderful. Do that again. Ready? Twist, middle, and twist, middle. So gently look over that shoulder as you turn. All right. Look over that shoulder as you turn. Lovely. Let's do one more time each side. Twist. Last one. Twist. Great. Stop. Pop your hands on the hips. Circle them around. All right. So I'd like to get this trunk super, super warm. That's it. Lovely. And super flexible. So let's go through this nice big range of movement. Let's go around in the other direction. Are you ready? Steady. Off you go. So around it goes. In the other direction. Get those hips moving. Get them moving. Super stuff. Lovely. Let's stop there in the middle here. Can you move them? Side to side and side to side. So see if you can emphasize the lift of the hip. The lift of the hip. The lift. All right. Good. Great. Just do what you can there. Lifting and lifting. Excellent. Let's do one more each side. Last one. Stop. Try the tilt now. So try tilting your hips underneath you and then pushing the hips back. Do that again. So tilt under, push back. Do a couple more. Tilt under, push back. Lovely. 2 more. There and back and 1 more. Great. Beautiful. And then you can stop. Let's bring the feet in. Let's have another march. I want you to tap your shoulders, tap your hips, tap your shoulders, tap your hips. Now see if you can make one arm go on front and then the other arm go in front. All right, so you go. Go at a rhythm that suits you. And if it's confusing, don't worry. All right, don't worry, don't worry. The thinking about it is good. All right, the fact that you are thinking about it is good. It doesn't always have to be a success. All right, the success is trying it. All right, try and keep your feet moving if you can. All right, lovely. Let's do one more. Great. All right, I want you to stop there. I want you to take your feet, slow it down, take them a bit wider so you're stable, elbows in at the waist and fingers nice and long. I want you to imagine that you are sprinting through and you're getting those elbows moving backwards. Let's warm up those shoulders. Good. Move, move, move those elbows. Lovely. All right, we're going to do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and slow it down. That's it. Good. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Now, your feet are nice and wide and I'd like to sway side to side. You can hold something if you need to. Hold on to something. That's good. That's good. Allow the weight to shift side to side. Take it easy. Take it easy. Just feel the weight moving through those feet as you sway side to side. All right, good. We're going to sway forwards and backwards now. So I want you to stop. I want you to adjust 1 foot forwards, 1 foot backwards, and I want you to sway again, and I want you to keep your heels on the floor. All right, feet on the floor. Don't move them. Just try and sway forwards and backwards. It does not have to be at the same speed as me. It can be slower. All right, and that is fine. All right, I want you to do what works for you, But I want you to think about your feet being on the floor and you are swaying forwards and backwards. So allow the weight to shift. So it's actually coming from the hips, isn't it? So it's coming from the hips. Lovely. All right, let's stop there. Let's bring that foot in. Let's change sides. Ready? Feet on the floor. And then just sway forwards and backwards. Let the movement come from the center, from your hips. And I don't mind what you do with your arms. You can hold on to something. You can leave them on your hips. Or you can just sort of let them sway gently in front of you. Some of you might be doing sort of bigger movements with your arms. That's fine. All right. I just want you to really think about the weight as it shifts forwards and backwards. That's it. But with the feet down. Yeah. Because we will lift them, but not just yet. All right. Let's stop there. Let's stop. Bring your foot back in. Let's have a march. All right. So let's get them moving again. Again, lift up tall. Now, another thing is to do at the same time. So I'd like you to march through your feet and I'd like to circle your wrists around. All right, good. Good. Great. All right, and then I would like you to circle the wrists in the other direction. Off you go. Okay, great. Super. All right, now then, keep those feet marching if you can and wiggle those fingers. Can you wiggle the fingers at the same time? Can you see them? That's it. Yeah, wiggle those fingers. So just get them moving, get them moving. All right, now then, give them a rub. See if you can keep your feet marching. Give them a rub. All right, lovely. Good. Can you manage to get your fingers in between each other like that? Okay, it might not be this speed. It can be slower. All right. Then, if you can do that, have them like that. If that's too uncomfortable, hold them like that. Okay, so if you can be here, I want you to try and do some wrist movements. Now, I've got my feet moving, but if it's better for you to hold your feet still and do it, that is fine. All right, so just do what works for you. So if you can get look, if you haven't got your fingers intertwined, that's fine too. All right, so you are doing what you can. All right, and just try, that's it. Yeah, just get those wrists sort of warmed up and the fingers moved up. Okay, now then, everybody hold your feet still and take them wide. And everybody hold the hands like this. And I want you to swing them to one shoulder, swing them to the other shoulder. So see if you can get, like you did when we were warming up earlier, the sway happening side to side. Okay, so the sway happening side to side. Great. Lovely stuff. Well done. Okay, so I want you to bring it back into the middle. And all I want you to do now is change your grip. All right, so you change it so the other hand is on top. So it feels a bit different. Okay, it feels a bit different. And I want you to do the same movement again, like that. So I want you to swing it side to side. Good. You can keep your feet on the floor, but you're doing that sway side to side. All right, so we're getting the waist warm. We're getting the shoulders warm, and you're going at a speed that suits you. It does not need to be this quick. All right, it really doesn't. It's entirely up to you. We haven't got any music on. We haven't got any rhythm. You've got your internal rhythm. That's it. You've just got your kind of repetitive movement for a bit, and then we stop. All right, great. Relax those hands. Okay, hold your feet still. Hold the hands in front of you and move them side to side. So do what you can with that movement side to side. Let's just get those wrists moving. All right, good. So keeping the hands warm, keeping the fingers warm, keeping the wrists as mobile as we can. Very nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, come back here into the middle. Can you move them down? Can you move them up? Can you move them down? Move them up. That's it, a little bit, if you can, of keeping the heels of the hands together. All right? Okay, let's try one more. Let's try it the other way. So downwards, relax the shoulders, up and down, and up and down. Do what you can. That's it, try and relax the shoulders, pushing those heels of the hands together. Let's do one more time. Terrific, and stop. Give them another wiggle out there. Bring your feet so they come to hip width apart. Bring your heels up towards your bottom. Hold something if you need to for this one. All right, so it's heels pulling up. That's it. It's working the back of those hamstrings there. It's opening up the knee. And you may find that you are actually giving those thighs a bit of a stretch. Okay, super stuff. And you can stop. We're going to do heel and toe. So put your weight on one leg. Drive the heel down, then drive the toe down and do that again. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Hold something if you need to. Think about the action of the ankle rather than balance. All right, so you don't worry about your balance, hold something. Do your heel and your toe. Last one. Brilliant. Let's do the other side. You ready? So lock off that knee and off you go. Heel and toe. Heel and toe. Hold something if you need to. Put your hands on your hips if you need to. Sometimes people like to do movements with their arms as well. You can choose, because don't forget, it's your workout and I'm just guiding you through. All right, last one. Brilliant. You can stop there. Stand up. Let's march again through those feet. We are doing brilliantly. Okay, we are going to do another sway. This time we're going to go forwards and backwards. We're going to lift the heels and the toes. All right, so slow it down. Take one foot in front. Take one foot slightly behind you. Hold something if you need to, all right? So if you found that you needed to hold on, please do. Lift the heel up at the back. Lift the toe at the front. Now do that again. Now keep adding that sway again as we practiced earlier, but we are now moving the heel and moving the toe. And I'd like you to do both arms forwards, both arms backwards, both arms forwards, both arms backwards, or you are holding on, all right? Remember, this is your workout. You choose what you need to do. It's lift and back and lift and back. Two more and lift and back. Once more. How are those heels doing? Lovely stuff. You can relax right there. Pull it in. Change sides. Leg in front, leg behind slightly. So feel that you are on a tram line. You go toe up, heel up, toe up. So if you can move those ankles, do so, right? Because it's good for the ankles, good for your shins, good for your calves. And then when you add in those arms as well, you're really thinking a bit more about your balance. All right, your dynamic balance. That's it. So that's balance where you're kind of moving. We will do static balance, but we're doing dynamic balance. And what you find with this sort of dynamic movement is that it raises your heart rate. All right, because you're moving off the spot. That's it. And you're coordinating as well. So coordinating arms and legs. So it's good for your brain. Lovely. Let's do two more. Let's do one more. Terrific. And then you can stop there. Let's bring that foot in. Right, we're going to do some marching. I want you to march on the spot. I want you to stand up tall. You swing through your arms. Now, you're on the spot. You can keep with this sort of rhythm, and I want you to move off the spot forwards towards me. All right, so come forwards towards me, then stay on the spot, and then move backwards away from me. Good, great. All right, so you ready? We're going to do it again. So we're going to move forwards towards me. Great, lovely. Have your feet, that's it, a little on the spot, and then you move backwards away from me. All right, let's do that one more time. You ready, steady? Forwards towards me. Great, lovely. We're on the spot. And then you're moving backwards away from me. Brilliant. All right, now keep marching through. I want you to stand tall with your chin level with the floor. And I want you to turn and look one way. I don't mind which way it is, but get your whole body to turn. All right, we are doing really well this morning. Come back and face me. And then you're going around the other way. How are you doing with that breathing? So you're probably working quite hard now. Come back and face me. If you need to slow it down, do. But if you can keep with this speed, do for a few minutes longer. All right, so just 2 more minutes. We're going to move off the spot again. This time, I want you to go round in a circle. So I'm going to turn over that one shoulder. Ready? I'm going to march around, all the way around in a circle. All right, then I'm going to come back to the middle. And then we're going to turn over the other shoulder. Off you go. So take your time. So this is about moving off the spot, but taking your time, lifting your feet up as you turn. That's good. That is great. Wonderful stuff. Sideways swaying. And then we're going into some static balance and strength. Slow it down. Take your feet so they are wide. This time, I want you to sway side to side. And I want you to lift the heel up off the floor. All right, now then, can you take one arm across, 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 across. Good. Try and lift that heel up as you sway side to side. Great. Can you take that arm up into the corner? See how you're doing with those shoulders. Again, go at a speed that's suiting you. Very nice. Lovely. All right. Bring them down, arms down, pop them on your hips. And I want you to sweep an arm out and across. Out and across. 2 more. Out and across once more. Pop it back onto your hips. Other arm. Ready. And across. And out. Across. And out. Well done. Across and out once more. Now both arms together. Ready? There. There. Lovely. Sweep and sweep. Good. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now ease it down. Ease it down. Ease it down. How are you doing? Ease it down. Lovely. Ease it right down. Ease it right down. Bring your feet in so they are hip width apart. All right. Now then, I would like you to touch the shoulders, touch the hips, bend the knees, reach towards your feet. Touch the hips, touch the shoulders, touch the hips, touch down towards the floor. Touch your hips, touch your shoulders, touch the hips, down towards the floor as much as you can. All right, one more time. Ready? Hips, shoulders, hips, down we go towards the floor. Do what you can, as far as you can, and slowly come back up. Roll the shoulders back and down, and I want you to lift the heels but keep the toes on the floor. All right, great. Okay, well done. Well done, well done, well done. All right, now then, let's do another sort of balancing one. I want you to take your feet so they're a bit wider. All right, so watch this. All right, we're going to take a foot off and put it down. We're going to ease to the other side, take a foot off and put it down. All right, so slowly. Lean, lift, down, and lean, lift, down, and lean, lift, down, and lean, lift, down. Again, lean, lift, down, and lean, lift, down. Once more. Lean, lift, down. Fantastic. Lean, lift, down, stop. Do that again where you lift the heels up off the floor. How are you doing? That was quite hard, I think. Is that okay? You all right? Okay, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, let's try static balance. So we're going to try standing on one leg, still as we can. Static. Ready? So have your feet so they are hip width apart. Feel strong, feel confident. Put your weight on one leg. Hold something if you need to. All right, it's easier to start holding on. Take your foot off the floor, and then, only then, just see how you're feeling in your balance today. Do what you can. It may be that standing on one leg, holding on, is enough of a challenge, all right? Because we're all at different levels, depending upon what's going on, you know, with our injuries, with our vestibular system. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done, well done. And pop your foot down. Great. All right, so move your weight onto the other foot. Again, hold something. Take your foot off the floor. Be still. Be confident. Be strong. You're having a lighter touch or you're having no touch. You see how you feel. You feel that ankle really moving. You know, it's really kind of working hard, isn't it? Pop that foot down and give everything a wiggle out. So practice that. It's really, really useful to practice. Do it whilst you're brushing your teeth. So you brush your teeth with one hand. You can hold on to the sink with the other hand. All right. and you can gradually think about how you let go. But it's quite a nice place because the sink is a good height, and it's a good time in the day to do, to sort of remind us to do it, because that's partly it, isn't it? It's like, oh, I know, I need to stand on one leg. Right, let's try our tandem stance, because again, it is really good for our brain. Some people find this easier than others. It's just the way it is. Heel, look, in front of the toe. You know what to do with this one. It's heel in front of the toe. It's standing tall. All right. So the tricky thing is keeping still. All right. So, and the longer you stay, the harder it is. So you may be holding on. All right. So you may be able to have a slightly lighter touch. If you find this easy and you want the next challenge, hold something and then turn your head from side to side. And then once you've got that, you may find that you can do it without holding on. But it is not easy, all right? Especially as the longer you stay, the harder it is. So give yourself a break. Take the feet wide. Okay? All right? Let's do the other side. All right, so it's easier if you've got your support, is to have the standing leg close to your support, so the outside leg steps in front. So if you need to step wide, you're not stepping into your support. Does that make sense? You're less likely to kind of bang into something. So it is, again, it's heel in front of the toe. See how you feel on this side. You're tall. Your shoulders are back and down. All right, you've got that lighter touch, or you may have no touch. It's up to you. Like, we're all at different stages with our balance, depending upon what we've practiced and what injuries are going on. If you're happy with that, we've done the turning of the head. All right, you may find, do you want to shut your eyes? No. Hold something first, definitely, if you're going to shut your eyes. Now, that is really hard. All right, but it is the extra level of challenge. All right, is to balance with your eyes shut. Be super careful with that one. Be super careful. All right, take your feet wide. Is everyone okay? Did you have a go at shutting your eyes? It's so hard. I find that really hard. But, there might be other people out there that go, no, it's fine. Can't see much anyway. All right, I think it is time to stretch. So let's kind of do a bit of a warm up again, because it is a chilly day. So I'd like you to march again, but nothing sort of too hectic. All right, I don't want you to hurt your knees. I don't want you to head off on this kind of, aerobic curve. Just sort of move yourself around. And do you know what? Give yourself a bit of a shake out. Let's all do that now. So let's all give our legs and our arms just that bit of a move. No one can see you. It's only you that can see me. And I don't care. No, let's just give everything a bit of a shake out. Okay, everybody, stretching. Let's start with the legs, because they're probably still the warmer bit of us. Hold your support. Take one foot back. Press the heel down. Draw your shoulders back and down. Lift the chest and really press through that heel. Remember, calf stretching, really good for our stride length. All right, so do these regularly. You can do these throughout the day if you want to. As long as your legs are warm, give them a stretch. Ideally, don't stretch when your legs are cold, because you might sort of pull a muscle. It's like a attack. If it's not warm, it can kind of snap. So come on in. Do the other side. So just be careful. Press your heel down. Lean that front knee forwards. Try and get the knee in line with the ankle. All right, so you take care of your knee. Remember, you drop the shoulders back and down. You breathe into the stretch. Great. Come on in. Okay, let's give your hamstrings a stretch. Hold something if you need to. Take one foot forwards. We're going to imagine we're sitting down on that one leg. You push the hips up towards the ceiling. You give yourself that lovely hamstring stretch. Okay. Well done. Well done. Up you come slowly, and then you change sides. Other foot forwards. Sit on this bent leg. So imagine you are sitting down. All right, you are lifting up through the chest. You're pushing your bottom back. Well done, everybody. Well done. Okay. Up you come slowly. Give everything a bit of a wiggle out through those legs. I want to stretch the hip flexors, front of the thigh. You step one foot back slightly, not as far as your calf stretch. Soften off the knees And I want you to tilt the hips underneath you. Give it a good sort of hip tuck to stretch that hip flexor here. All right, come on in. And then I want you to change sides. So step back. I want you to drop the knees a bit if you can and tilt the hips underneath you. So it's that forward tilt that gives you the stretch. All right, come on back here into the middle. Give your legs a wiggle out. All okay? All right, take your feet wide. Stand up again as tall as you can. Let's do a tricep stretch. So push the elbow up. Let the hand creep in between your shoulder blades. Chin level with the floor. Well done. You can pull from the top if you want to. Up to you. Just see what's going on in your shoulders. Relax down. I'd like you to change sides. So up you go there. Very nice. And a bit of a pull. Great. Chin level with the floor. Excellent stuff. Very, very good. Relax that down. Give your shoulders another roll. Brilliant. Hands on those bottoms there or lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up. Brilliant. Brilliant. And you're done. Give everything a wiggle out. Well done. And give ourselves a very well-earned round of applause. Well done. Well done. We've done it. I will see you next week, which is the last one before Christmas. Goodness gracious me. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Well done. Have a great day. I hope it was all right. Well done. Bye.